Man, you know, I'm one of the biggest fans of Camron. You know what I'm saying? Camron was at one time in my top 10, man. Camron is so nice. Like, I ain't talking about smash commercial hits, even though he has them. But I'm just saying, Camron was in my top 10. He was in my top 10 at times. He's a cold MC, you know what I'm saying? He got the flow, he got the freestyles, he got whatever you need. He can make the hit songs, he got the swag for the chicks and everything. And I was one of the biggest fans of that Dipset whole movement. The Dipset movement, you know what I'm saying? Me and my partners and me and my boy Casey, we used to be real deep on jamming all them Dipset CDs, you know what I'm saying? That, diplomatic immunity, man, all that, man. And over time, Jim Jones couldn't really rap back then, but he was kind of had a baby flow that couldn't really rap like a baby from Cash Money flow. He couldn't really rap, but he would do enough to fit in. Like Jim Jones, Jim Jones, he brought the swag too, and he remind me of my homeboy Casey. Now that we speaking about that, but over time, Camron really stopped rapping, and Jim Jones started rapping. He started more rapping, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Jim Jones makes some good albums, man. As a complete body of work, he make real good albums, man. Like a lot of the last few albums I done heard from I think it started on that Hustler's Throne, but really that it was an album before that a lot of people didn't even really listen to. But I'm a big fan of Jim Jones albums. He ain't the best rapper, he ain't the most, like MC kind of rapper, but he makes good music to me. So him and Camron been beefing. It been going on for years. I remember back when Jim Jones had made that song Frenemies, you know what I'm saying? And then he had showed up on the basement with 50 Cent's them, knowing at the time, him and Camron had their words back and forth. And, they've been going back and forth. But now the irony of that is Jim Jones is beefing with Camron and 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? And 50 Cent is a genius, man. He can throw you against your partner real quick. He real slick like that. But I'm not understanding the beef. I don't know if it's a lot of animosity. I don't know that they was going at Mace all this time, and now Camron is doing doing a show with Mace and back messing with Mace, and they like best of the buddies. I don't know if that irks Jim Jones a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. And I remember that one time they had a video where Camron showed up in Harlem and he was in a Lambo. And Jim Jones was acting real standoffish, like, man, he didn't really want to deal with Camron. And I don't know, I guess Cam always been the guy, the boss in Dipset. And like you say, Jim Jones, he the capo. And I don't know if he want people to acknowledge who he is. Like, he might want Camron to acknowledge who he is, to give him his, like, hey, man, I'm that guy now. You ain't that guy. And I don't even think, like I say, Camron ain't even in that realm of doing music right now where I don't even think he thinking like that. I think Camron just getting his money, enjoying his life. Whatever he done did in the music business, it done. It's documented, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really say nothing about a Camron. And it's crazy to see both of these guys beefing, man. Like, why y'all beefing? Y'all used to be the best of buddies, do everything with each other, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all, Jim Jones talking about fighting Camron for $10 million. And Cam just sitting on this show agitating him. He's not really worried about that. And I don't think Jim really owned that like that. I think because he laughed afterwards on the Breakfast Club, and it's like he was trying to do a viral thing, and it kind of went a little viral. But it's crazy that you can be that tight. It had to be some animosity the whole time. Like, is it you see a guy shine so long and you want that spot and you don't get the spot, or you finally getting the spot but he ain't giving you the respect? I don't know what's going on. I see they got killed in their verses that time and they got slaughtered. And it wasn't the music, because Lots didn't even really do a lot of music, where Dipset got a whole better discography to me, if you ask me, music wise. I think the stage presence is what got Dipset. You know what I'm saying? And what Jim Jones gonna get up there and do? Ballin'! Like Camron said that, like man, you ain't just got no hits like that to be sitting up here talking crap like that. And over time with Jim Jones got, you know, he got some jams now, you know what I'm saying? it ain't the same old Jim Jones on the music tip. And I don't know what the problem is. I just think it looks crazy for y'all guys to be beefing like that when y'all used to be so tight. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what to say about that, man. I think they need to. Even Camron beefing with Ocho Cinco. I seen them boys getting into it. And when it gets down to boxing and we need to fight our boxers head, and they putting out information on each other about Jim Jones running when these guys was after him, and he was running, and 50 Cent's talking about he was running from True Life. I remember that, man. True Life had these dudes kind of shook up a little bit before he ended up getting locked up and kind of changing around his life. You know what I'm saying? But man, tell me how y'all feel about that. Do you feel it's some resentment, or do you feel like it's some jealousy, or do you feel like you say, do you feel like Jim Jones is not? He always wanted to be this guy, and he's finally getting the recognition, and now he want to boast, like he want to go at Camron neck. I don't even know where it's coming from, because I done seen Jim Jones go at Camron about 3 times, just say something about him. You know what I'm saying? And it don't really even make no sense to me, because you kind of don't know where it's coming from. Like it's not really making no sense. Because I remember back on Flex show, he was on there crying talking about Camron. Like you said, he did that frenemies back in the day. Now, when he did that thing with 50 Cent, he got mad about that. Now he's talking about fighting the guy. But I don't know what to say about that. I just know Camron is a dope rapper. Jim Jones make good music, you know what I'm saying? And I think Camron in a different spot in his life on the music tip. And both of them need to have success, man. And they need to squash that fighting and beefing, because I don't even know what that's about, man. But tell me how y'all feel. Tell me what you think that's about. Where you think that's coming from. How can 2 tight friends that tight end up beefing like they going at each other every time you have an interview? But man, like, comment, subscribe on my video. Tell me how y'all feel about these guys, man. I'm a big fan of Camron, man. Like I say, he's a dope artist, and I like Jim Jones music, man. But man, like, comment, subscribe on my video. Y'all have a great day. I'm out.